Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Sutra Yoga YouTube channel. I hope you are safe and healthy and happy. Thank you so much for staying with us on this channel. We're so happy that you're still practicing together. And if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and also turn on or click on the bell so that whenever we have a new video, you'll get notified. In today's practice, we're going to focus around the area of the shoulders and the neck so that if you are working from home, if you're sitting all day in front of your laptop or your computer, I'm 100% sure that you might be feeling some tightness maybe around the neck or the shoulders, and today's practice will be fully dedicated to those areas. So my name is Pritha. I am live streaming directly from my home in the Netherlands. So I hope if you are around this area, go ahead and practice together every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday with me, exactly on the same channel. And if you are located in Indonesia, in Bali, or in Jakarta, welcome. Selamat datang. So good to have you all here. You're probably in the end of the day now if you are in Indonesia. Hi, Aline. Yeah, so it's good to have you guys. If you have injuries, please practice carefully. Listen to your body. Stop listening to me because I'm just here as your guide. But for the rest of the practice is you. So you need to listen to your body. You need to be able to continue to breathe without feeling any pain or tingling sensation anywhere in the body. If you're tired, take a step back or maybe take a child's pose and resume the practice whenever you are feeling good again about it, okay? And you can always replay this video as soon as the live stream ends so that you can practice again and again and again, even without me. But after today, after Thursday, we're going to meet again exactly on Sutra Yoga YouTube channel on Saturday. So to begin with, I have drawn a really good card for you guys, or for me as well, basically mainly today. But if you want to see what the card is this. So I hope you can read that right there. Okay, so if this card speaks to you in any ways, if it resonates with you, you can use it to set an intention for your practice. If it doesn't say anything to you, you don't even understand what it says, don't worry about it. Tune in with yourself and then use what you have within you to guide you into this journey today. So without further ado, we're going to start at the center of the mat. We're going to meet in a sitting down position. So if you've been working all day sitting on your chair, this is a really great way to find the antidote of tight hips from sitting all day in the chair. So let's find our sukhasana, or easy, steady posture, cross-legged. And let's scoop the tailbones under because there's a tendency that we kind of like point the butt out towards the back of the room. So we want to scoop the tailbones in so that we can find both of our sit down grounded down to the earth. Once you've found those sit bones, you can actually rise up through the spine and all the way through the back of the neck. So keeping the back of the neck lengthened, open, so that eventually you can sit nice and tall, imagining if there's a little thread that pull the head all the way up to the sky, okay? So keeping the vertebrae open instead of hunching down into iPhone asana or whatever phone or laptop. So you want to sit nice and tall, opening up through the collarbone, expansion through the heart, and let's bring the hands down onto the kneecaps. Take a moment to close your eyes if you're ready. So your shoulders and your chin is automatically gonna be parallel to the ground. And just relax your facial muscles and clench your jaws. Allow your breath to slowly arrive. And then allow yourself to deepen the breath. Find the deepest inhalation through the nose. And sigh it all out. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale in. And sigh. Feels good. 1 more time. Inhale deeply, as deep as you can. And release. Find your natural breath. Or maybe find your ujjayi breath if you have the practice by breathing in and out through the nose with a little constriction at the back of your throat. Remember to expand fully out from the heart. So you want to open up the heart as wide as you can without over bending your lower back here. Keeping that scoop at the tailbone. And let's set an intention for our practice today. It could be something as simple as, I just want to have fun. Or I just want to be one with my breath. Whatever it is, all good, all is well. Good. Let's blink your eyes open if you haven't already. We're going to reach the arms up overhead. And try to squeeze the shoulders into the ears as close as you can, as high as you can. And exhale, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Just feel that the shoulder blades is dropping down the back body. Again, reach your arms up to the sky. Squeeze the shoulders into the ears. And exhale, gently release. Good job. Again, squeeze the shoulders up, and squeeze. And exhale, drop the shoulders down. Good. Keeping your arms reaching up to the sky. Turn the palms forward. We're going to squeeze the palms in towards the center of the palms and open the fingers away. Spread the fingers as wide as you can. Again, squeeze the palms in and spread the fingers out. On your next exhale, we're going to twist to one side. So whichever side that you prefer, just a simple twist here. Nothing too fancy. You can place your hands against your kneecaps and the other hands on the floor. Try to pull the lower bellies in towards the spine so that you don't overarch your lower back. Keeping the front side of your body open. Just relax your neck, relax your shoulders. One more deep breath, inhale in. And exhale out, stay. Inhale, come back to the center, reach your arms up overhead, still relaxing those shoulders down the back body, and exhale, twist to the opposite side. Find what feels good while maintaining that length through the back body. Relaxing the shoulders, opening up through the heart, and just focus on the breath. Feel the inhale through the nose. And exhale out through the nose. One more time, inhale in. And stay for the exhale. Come back to the center. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. On your exhale, we're going to interlace the hands behind our lower back. If you cannot yet interlace the fingers behind your lower back, you can just simply wrap your hands and grab your wrists or maybe your forearms behind you. Let's squeeze the shoulders up towards the ears and back and down towards the floor. Opening up through the back body, still scooping the tailbones under. Take a deep breath in, opening up through the chest. On your exhale, we're gonna forward fold. Try to bring your nose and your heart down towards the earth, right? So the nose and the heart close to the earth. You wanna keep the back body lengthened. So you wanna squeeze the shoulder blades in towards one another. Imagine if you have a little coffee bean between your shoulder blades. This is exactly where you want to save your last coffee bean for some reason in between your shoulder blades and you don't want to let that go. One more deep breath, still squeezing the shoulder blades in towards one another. And slowly come all the way back into a seated position. You can reach your arms overhead once again. Opening up through the front side of the body, maybe add a little bit of arch on your lower back and slowly come back again into neutral position. Bring both of your hands down to the side of your body. Place the right hands on the floor and reach the left arms up overhead. So from here on, let's walk the hands away from the hips, bend the elbows, and let's tilt to the right side. You want to open up through the left side of the body. Keep the left hips grounded onto the earth. One more deep breath, inhale in. And exhale, maybe sink a little deeper, maybe stay. And inhale, come back to the center. Take your time, reaching both of your arms up overhead. On your exhale, left hands down to the earth, found that foundation. And once you're ready, walk the hands away, keeping the lower bellies in. And maybe bend the left elbow so that you can tilt towards the left side. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, sink a little deeper or maybe just stay there, finding what feels good. Remember, you know your body better than anyone else. And inhale, come back to the center, reaching both of your arms up to the sky. On your exhale, let's open the arms wide to the side. And we're going to bend the elbow and bring the sides of your forearms together. So this is really, really good to open up the back body. And let's lift the elbows up high. So that sometimes the forearms want to split away from one another. Try to press them in towards one another. Magnetize your forearms in no matter what, and breathe for 3, 2, 1, and release. Open your arms wide to the side. Inhale and exhale. Transition into all fours. So all fours is one of the most satisfying foundation that we can easily find in a yoga practice. So try to press down through the palms and through the knees. Keep the knees at hip width apart. Let's spread the fingers as wide as you can. And why don't we spread the toes away from one another? You see on the screen, my toes has the life of its own here. So if you're wearing shoes every day, this is really good practice to do. Just spread the toes, let them move, and then drop the toes down to the earth, keeping the back body lengthened. Inhale, drop the belly button down and send the heart forward. Shoulders away from the ears. Keep pressing down through the knuckles, through the finger pads, through the palms, and exhale, round the spine. Bring the chin into the chest. Opening up through the back side of the neck. Pay attention to what happens at the back of your neck. What is the sensation that you feel? And inhale, drop the belly button down. Send the heart forward. Push away through the palms. Arch your back. Exhale, round the spine, just like a little bridge here. Tuck the chin into the chest. Keep pushing away from the ground. Belly's in and breathe. One more time. Inhale, belly's down. Open up through the heart, shoulders away from the ears. And then slowly come back into neutral position, flat back. This time we're going to bring the knees together to touch. We're going to extend the right leg long behind us, flex the foot, and we're going to place the right leg all the way to the left side of the mat and turn the left towards the left side. Press away through the left palms. Inhale, reach the right arms up overhead. Engage the core. Push away with your hips. So try not to drop the hips, but try to push the hips away. You can look up towards the right fingertips or just gently look down. And maybe you want to find length through the sides of the body, reaching that right arms up overhead. And then maybe stay here or maybe lift the right leg up just a teeny tiny bit. Listen to your body and exhale, come back to the center. All fours. Once again, inhale, drop the bellies down. Peel the heart open and exhale, round the spine. So we're going to add some kind of variation in this practice. Inhale, drop the bellies down, send the heart forward, heart away. On your exhale, shift forward just a teeny tiny bit, bend the elbows and bring the chest almost touching the floor. And exhale, round the spine. Try to bring your tailbones down towards your heels. So instead of coming down into fully child's pose here, we kind of float in the air with our, let's call it active child's pose. Still spreading the fingers wide on your next inhale. You're gonna look forward and lift the tailbones up, bend the front. So bend the elbows here so that you can slide it all the way up, drop the belly, send the heart open, and exhale, bend the elbows. Your heart is almost touching the ground. And exhale, take the tailbones back towards that active child's pose. One more time, inhale, round the spine, slowly transition into all fours. And this time, drop the belly, send the heart forward. Shoulders away from the ears, and exhale, send the tails back into the heels, rounding the spine. Activate your child's pose. Inhale, come back, rounding the spine. Transition into all fours and find your neutral spine. Walk the knees together to touch. We're going to extend the left leg long behind us, flex the feet. From here on, bring the left leg all the way down to the right side and also the right leg. Press away through the right palms. Inhale, reach the left arms up overhead. Maybe stay here or maybe bring the left arms over the head, over the ears. Keep lifting the hips away from the ground. Breathe and maybe lift the left leg up. Do what you can. Try to enjoy where you are and exhale. Slowly come back into all fours. Keep your knees at hip width apart, engage the core. Softly bend your elbows here, micro bending at the elbows. And let's meet in downward facing dog. Walk the dog if this is the first down dog of the day, or maybe wiggle the tails, moving your head to side to side. Do what you need to do to create that fluidity, motion in your entire body, in your entire joints. Remember to breathe. If you're holding on to the breath, most of the time you're going to leave this practice feeling nauseous or headache. And this is really one of the things that we don't want to have after yoga practice, right? Let's find our steady down dog position. Allow the head to feel heavy. Allow the back of the body to open up. Maybe bend your knees if you need to on your next inhale. Let's come up onto the tippy toes. Bend your knees, look forward, and exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. Good job again. Inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Bend your knees, look forward, and exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, tippy toes. Bend your knees, look forward. Let's step the feet to meet your hands. Keep the feet at hip width apart and softly bend the knees. Inhale into halfway lift. Look forward, lengthening. Exhale, forward fold. Allow the head to feel heavy. We're going to interlace the hands behind our lower back. Same thing like on the other side earlier. If you cannot yet interlace your hands, just grab your forearms here. Squeeze the shoulder blades in towards one another. Find that coffee bean once again between your shoulder blades. You want to hold on to it. Lift the knuckles up to the sky and then inhale, flat back. Look forward, keep the core engaged. Breathe. And exhale, forward fold. Allow the knuckles to drop down towards the back of your head. One more time, inhale, flat back. Reaching the knuckles, activate your arms and exhale, forward fold. Drop the arms down, bend your knees, inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Standing up and high and tall with the heart open. Exhale. Bring the hands down in front of the heart. Samastitihi. Let's step at the top of the mat. Let's bring the feet together to touch and heels slightly apart into Tadasana mountain pose. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. On your exhale, cactus your arms. We're going to lift up from the chest bone and try to point your elbows towards your hips. You want to open up here, squeeze the shoulder blades in towards one another, engage the core. Activate your thigh bones, thigh muscles, and exhale, forward fold. Softly bend the knees and inhale, flat back, look forward. And exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands down, step the foot one by one into plank. Push away from the floor, engage the core. Exhale, drop the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, slide forward, this time baby bhujangasana, baby cobra. Keep the hand next to the rib cage. Scoop the shoulders back and away from the ears and glue the toenails down to the earth. Opening up through the back body and breathe. And you can stay here with your hands next to the rib cage, or you can interlace the hands behind your lower back, or again, maybe it's easier to just grab your elbows or your forearms. But the idea is the same, squeezing the shoulder blades in towards one another. Try to keep your lower bellies engaged and breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back to the center, bringing the hands next to the rib cage if you haven't already. Squeeze the elbows in towards one another, Exhale, curl the toes under, come all the way back into all fours, and lift the hips up and back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, slowly round the spine, shift forward to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and stay. And we're going to bend the elbows, try to touch the floor with the thighs, and inhale, push away, upward facing dog. Engage the core, slowly bend the elbows, drop the thigh down to the earth, and press away, upward facing dog. Curl the toes under, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Walk the feet together to touch. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to point the right knees up to the sky and point the right toes towards the back of our shoulders. On our exhale, kiss the right knee into the nose. And inhale, again, point the right knee up to the sky. One more time, kiss the knee into the nose. And inhale, knees pointing up to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands. Drop the left knee down to the earth. Squeeze the inner thighs in towards one another and sweep the arms down the side of your body, lifting up through the heart, leaning back or not. Yogi's choice. Do what you can. Find what feels good and slowly slide the hands forward. Stay on your fingertips, curl the left toes under, and lift the left knees off the ground. Keep the front knees bent and sweep the arms down the back of your body. Still tilting your torso, engage the core and slowly straightening through the upper body. Both of your legs are equally strong. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. On your exhale, open the arms wide, cactus your arms, and try to point your elbows down towards your hips. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. On your exhale, we're going to twist to the right side. Reaching up through the back heels. And breathe. Keep both of your tailbones low, and then slowly windmill the arms down, step it back, plank, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Take your time. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Draw the heels down and inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. We're going to bend the knees again and point the knees up to the sky as you point the left toes towards the back of the shoulders. Exhale, squeeze the knee into your nose. And inhale, point the knees up to the sky. Again, squeeze the knee into the nose. And look forward, step the left foot forward, drop the right knees down to the earth. Front knees bend at 90 degrees. And inhale, sweep the arms down the side of your body, lifting up only from the chest. Breathe. And then slowly bring the hands down to the earth. Stay on your fingertips here. Curl the right toes under and lift the right knee off the ground. Find the breath, engage the core, keep your hips low, and shift the arms down the side again. Still tilting your upper body forward here. And then once you're ready, you can neutralize the spine, lifting up. Good job. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And exhale, twist to the left side. Finding what feels good. Keeping your hips square. And exhale, circle the arms down. Step it back into plank. Lower down. Inhale, push away. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's open the feet wide as the yoga mat. Keep lifting your hips up and back and walk the hands closer towards your toes. And from here on, pull the bellies in if you haven't already. Grab hold of the outer ankle of the right foot. And maybe bend the left elbow so that you can look out from your right armpit. Keep both of your shoulders away from the ears and breathe. And then slowly come back to the center, opposite side, same thing. Grab the outer edge of the ankle. Pull the bellies in. Relax both of the shoulders away from the ears so that you can open up through the upper back. And then slowly come back to the center. Walk the hands away. Walk the feet back into your neutral downward facing dog. Walk the feet together to touch. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. On your exhale, squeeze the left knee into the nose and step it without any sound in between your hands. We're going to turn our entire body to the length side of the yoga mat. Point the toes in and heels out. So if you're turning away from the camera, you can just turn forward facing the screen and keep both of your hands in front of you on the floor. So remember, toes in and heels out. On your next inhale, find length through the spine into a flat back. On your exhale, forward fold. Let's bring the head down towards the earth. So some of you will touch the floor and some of you will not, and that is completely fine. Softly bend the knees. Inhale, hands back to the center, finding that flat back once again. So always try to micro bend the knees and activate through the inner thighs. So you want to magnetize both legs towards one another. One more time, just like that. Inhale in, flat back. On your next exhale, we're going to interlace the fingers behind our lower back. Reaching the knuckles up to the sky. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. With your hands, with your head. And again, the shoulders tend to fall down with the head, with the gravity. So what we want to do is to bring the shoulders away from the head, keeping your neck long. Just relax your facial muscles. Do you know that this is already called an inversion because your head is lower than your heart? And there's a lot of benefit to an inversion. One of it is to change your perspective, looking at into something old to be something new. Just like what you're looking at right now. Different side, different perspective, different angle. And do you know that this is really good to if you're really looking for lengthening your hair, let's say, this is really good to make your hair grow long very fast. Good. Slowly, let's bring the hands down into the earth and flat back once again. From here on, we're gonna walk the hands all the way towards the right foot, and then all the way onto the outer edge of the right foot. You can place your hands on the floor, or maybe you can bring the right hands behind your right ankle and the left hands around the front side of the ankle. Bring the heart into the right leg. And then slowly come back to the center, walking the hands to opposite leg. Find your way to keep your upper body lengthened, spine lengthened. And again, kiss the shins with your heart, with your nose. And slowly come back to the center. Bring the hands down on the floor. Now from here on, we're going to come up onto our tippy toes, and we're going to bring the heels in and toes out this time. Heels in and toes out. We're gonna sink the hips low, not all the way through, but just mindfully keeping the knees over the ankle. Let's bring one hand at a time to rest the hands on top of your thighs, and then we're going to try, I don't say we're going to do it, we're just gonna try to sink a little deeper. Maybe sometimes when you move side to side, it makes it a little better. Making it a little less crazy. Because our hips does feel tight in this age, right? Like, I mean, in this period of time, if we spend so much time in front of the computer, I don't know what you guys are doing, watching Netflix or working, but both are not doing good to our hips, right? Let's come back to the center, draw the shoulders away, and from here on, I'm going to invite you to bring the right shoulders to the left knee. One more deep breath. Inhale to the center. I guess we're all gonna feel this tomorrow. And exhale, opposite side. And then inhale to the center. And then let's gently sink the hips down. Let's bring the hands down again onto the floor or onto your yoga mat. And let's turn the heels out so that the toes come back in, right? So you can stay here on your hands, or maybe lower down so that you can rest your forearms onto the mat. Allow the head to hang. And breathe. Good job. Slowly come back to the center onto your hands. We're going to bend the left knee or the right knee because we're going to walk the hands to that side and pivot the left foot. And then slowly bring both of your hands onto each side of the front legs so that you can step the leg back. Downward facing dog. Good job. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. And all the way down onto the floor. Keep your hands next to the rib cage. And we're going to bend the knees. Try to bring the heels into the butt. Loop the shoulders up, back, and away because we're going to press away from the floor. Keep the shoulders down. Maybe open up the heart. Open up from the front side of the body and breathe. And exhale, drop the legs down to one side and back to the center and drop the legs down to the opposite side. Back to the center and exhale, slowly take it all the way down. Keep both of your knees bent. We're going to grab hold the top of our foot or the top of our feet. Just grab it anywhere you like. You can also use a towel or maybe grab the ankle if you want to find the ankle. And then you stay here. Slightly extend your legs. So kick the legs away from the body so that you can lift the heart without putting so much effort on it. Feel your belly against the floor. Some of us can feel the belly actually like the heartbeat on the belly. That's what I was going to say. And breathe. Try to lift the thighs off the ground if it feels good for you. Keep the shoulders away from the ears, squeezing the shoulder blades again. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. And then slowly release your legs down. Take a moment to just stack your forearms on top of one another so that your head can relax. Your lower back can relax. Just feel the sensation of your heartbeats. Good job. Slowly, we're going to come back to the center. Now, from here on, we're just going to lay down on the floor. So we're not going to come back into a seated position. We're just going to start to flatten our back. Just take a moment, a gentle moment for yourself, so that you want to open up through the back side of your shoulder blades here. Let's bring the knees into the chest and allow the back body to make point of contact with the earth. I want you to notice what part of the back body that is actually being supported by the earth. And instead of clenching your jaws or tightening your shoulders, just allow the shoulders to relax here. There's nothing to do, there's nowhere to go. So we should just make the best out of it, of what we have right now, right? Good job. From here on, let's drop the arms down the side of our body into cactus arms and keep the knees into the chest. And then let's drop both knees to one side. You can choose the right side or the left side. Try to keep the knees close to your chest as you do this. And snuggle down, keeping the back body flat against the floor, and then gaze out towards the opposite side. Try to soften your belly. Just allow the organs in the belly to find its place in this twist. Good. Slowly come back to the center. Knees into the chest. And exhale. Let's drop the legs down to the opposite side. Again, I like to snuggle down to find my place against the ground. And then you can look out towards the opposite side. Allow the belly to soften. Allow the legs to feel heavy. Allowing the gravity just to hold you. Good job. And slowly come back to the center. So I rather have this posture always in my practice, because a lot of my students who's been practicing with me, so if you have been practicing with me, you probably know that I always throw in happy baby pose in the end of my yoga practice, because a lot of us who have super tight hips have struggled to love the happy baby pose. But you know, if you are having an open hips, this is also a really, really good reminder to our body, so that this is actually very restorative posture, very relaxing. So it has exactly the same benefit as squatting, but we're doing it as we lay down, so that we have a different relationship with the gravity. And then so that you can focus your attention and intention into something else. Go, one more deep breath. Just try to observe and absorb all the goodness, all the sensation that comes across your body and the breath. And then slowly we're going to bring the sole of the feet together to touch, interlacing the fingers at the knife edge of your feet, and try to bring the feet close towards your groin and pull both of your knees away from the body so that you can start to feel the sacrum touching the ground. And try to not overarch your lower back. You want to keep the lower back slightly touching the ground so that you can stabilize your core. Just relax the shoulders. It's a really good stretch to the shoulders and the neck as well. And then slowly come back to the center. We're going to bring the knees together to touch, wrap the arms around the shins. Let's lift the head off the ground so that you can connect your forehead into your knees. Pull the navels down towards the floor and hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and gently release. We have reached our final relaxation. You can extend your legs long here, or maybe you can bend your knees, especially if you have lower back pain, making sure that your shoulder blades are flat against the ground. You can place your hands over your belly for a sense of security, especially if you're feeling sad today or if you're feeling unhappy about something. But if you feel like you want to receive a good positive energy from your surrounding, you can just lay your hands down the side of your body and turn the palms up. It's all yogi's choice. Close your eyes and allow your feet to relax. Allow your entire legs and hips to relax. Allow your belly to soften. Allow your heart to let go. Allow your shoulders to melt and your arms to feel heavy. Allow the back of your neck to soften, as well as your entire face. Unclench your jaws. Relax at the base of your tongue. Allow your head to feel heavy and allow the space between your eyebrows to soften. Observe the breath as you're watching with your eyes closed, that your belly is rising and falling as you breathe. Send a gratitude out there for that you can breathe one more day, for that you are being alive today. Try to taste the air around you by breathing in as deeply as you can. And allow your entire body to soften even more as you exhale. As you allow the navels to sink down low towards the center of the earth. And we'll start to move the toes. and fingertips. Maybe stay here or maybe reach your arms overhead to stretch it all out. Maybe yawn. And let's bend the knees into the chest and gently roll completely to your right side. You can rest your head against your upper arms and take a moment just to find the support of the earth. Keeping your eyes completely closed and slowly push yourself all the way back up into seated position. Be as gentle as you can, finding that Sukhasana cross-legged, and sit nice and tall. We're gonna scoop the shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale, gently release. 2 more times. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up towards your ears. And slowly release. 1 more time. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale. Bring your hands together in front of the heart. We'll end this practice by chanting Om together. Before we chant, let's take a deep, 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 deep inhale. And exhale, release. Inhale to chant. Let's bring the thumbs up between your eyebrows for intuition. Thumbs down to your lips for truth and honesty. Bring your thumbs down to your heart for love and compassion. And bring your hands down to the earth. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this class today. I hope you enjoy the class. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Sutra Yoga YouTube channel. And I hope to see you again on Saturday, exactly at the same time. If you're located in the Central Europe, it's 12 o'clock at noon. So it's great for lunch break yoga before you eat your lunch, of course. And if you're located in Bali, this is at 8 o'clock. Sorry, 6 o'clock in the evening, and Jakarta time is 5 o'clock. And stay safe and stay healthy. I hope to see you again in 2 days after tomorrow. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.